All right, E. Now the NFC playoff picture. They still got a few teams that have not clinched yet. For the most part, the NFC playoff picture has been set. All right, you got the number 1 seed, of course, is going to be the Dallas Cowboys. The number 2 seed is still kind of a toss-up. You got the Seattle Seahawks. They have to win, and the Atlanta Falcons have to beat the New Orleans Saints on this Sunday. Now, if the Seattle Seahawks can win and the Atlanta Falcons lose, then they will be the number 2 seed. If the Atlanta Falcons take care of business, then they will be the number 2 seed. And then you have teams like the New York Giants, the Green Bay Packers, the Detroit Lions. But let's focus on the Dallas Cowboys, okay? The Dallas Cowboys, clearly the number 1 seed. That cannot be disputed. The Dallas Cowboys have been playing at a high level this year. Best offensive line in all of football. One of the best running backs in all of football. You got a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes. In the NFC, who can beat the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs?
NFC, let's see. Go through the teams, like you said. I mean, you have the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants are the only team that's beaten the Cowboys twice.
Right.
This year.
Right.
The knock on the Giants is that they don't have a consistent running game.
Nope.
They don't have an actual running back that they can actually go to.
That's right.
I think that can hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle's been dealing with like injuries all year.
Right.
Russell Wilson really hadn't been his best. I mean, it just kind of been inconsistent all year.
Mm-hmm.
I think them going they actually have a home game, being seen as though they won a division. I think that can help them, but if they run up against a team, like the Giants or some other team that won't fear them,
mm-hmm.
I think that could probably pose problems to them.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons, I think they're a real dangerous team because they have a quarterback who knows success. I mean, you have Vic Beasley, who burst on the scene exactly what he is. He has the right name, Beasley. And you have Julio Jones. I mean, you have a real good running back in Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a team that a lot of people, they're going to fly under the radar. They're going to get that home game. They're probably going to be maybe a number between number 3 and a 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to get a home game. I think that's a team that probably can scare the bejesus out the Cowboys. See what other teams you have.
Got the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, the Packers, who's red hot.
Right.
I mean, they finally got Ty Montgomery at running back.
Yeah.
He looks like a natural to me. I mean, Eddie Lacy might be in trouble when he comes back from injury.
Yeah.
I mean, the Packers are hotter than fish grease right now. You already know the MO on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, he throws to anybody who's open.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was fading away like he was shooting jump shots on Saturday when I watched the game.
Uh-huh.
So that's another team that could probably scrape in the Cowboys. Then you have Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, another team kind of like the Giants. They play good defense. You got an awesome quarterback, but they don't run the ball significantly. Yeah. I just think the teams that don't run the ball, I don't think they really have chances in the playoffs, honestly. I mean, they have to throw the ball 50 times, and you get away with just running the ball 16 times.
Right.
I mean, I don't think you can go anywhere far.
Yeah, that's true.
With that said, I think the Falcons will probably give the most significant shot of beating the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. They haven't played this year. Not that I know of. I don't believe so.
They haven't. They haven't.
So they haven't played this year. That'll be 2 teams that haven't played.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Falcons can give some trouble to the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Obviously the Giants, but like I said, the Giants don't run the ball enough. I think the Cowboys know them too much to know exactly what they're going to be doing.
Right.
Another team, too, I don't know if their playoff hopes are all but over, but the Washington Redskins, that might be a team that could probably, give Cowboys maybe some problems, but I doubt if they'll pull it out.
Yeah,
I had to pick the Falcons.
Yeah, unfortunately about the Redskins, they're done. They're eliminated from playoff contention. From my knowledge, I mean, they could make the playoffs, but they're going to need a whole lot of help. I think there's maybe like a 10% chance that they can actually make the playoffs. So the chances of seeing the Redskins in the postseason are very slim. But let's break this down. The Dallas Cowboys, great offensive line, great running back, good quarterback. I mean, everything seems to be going in the Dallas Cowboys direction, when it comes to success. But one team I just feel like has that number is the New York Giants. And they only lost 2 times, like you said, and the New York Giants are the team that beat them twice. Now, beating a team 3 times is hard to do, but I'm going to tell you why I feel like the New York Giants can do it. People can talk about Eli Manning all day, all night, and talk about how he's not an elite quarterback and he turns the ball over. But there's something about Eli Manning in the postseason that just, it's like a light switch or something like that. It just comes on for him. Eli Manning plays on another level when it comes to the postseason. When it comes down to a sense of urgency, Eli Manning is an elite quarterback in a postseason. Now, you can say anything you want to say about him in a regular season, but Eli Manning is the truth in a postseason. And the Dallas Cowboys are going to be in trouble. I mean, you look at the New York Giants, they spent a whole lot of money trying to fix this defense, in which they have. And they won. Yeah. They did this so they could make a run at the Super Bowl. I think they can do it. I think they can be the team that beat the Dallas Cowboys. Now, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. It is hard to beat a team 3 times, okay? But the thing about it is that really helps the New York Giants is the fact they both play in the NFC East. They play each other all the time. They know who the best players on the team is. They know what each other's, what they're going to do. They know what each player is going to do, what they're capable of, and they know what to watch out for. So when you have that in your disposal, if you're the New York Giants, I feel like you can use it. You can use it to benefit you, and they have been for the last 2 occasions they played the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are a great football team this season. It hurts my heart to say this because I am not a Dallas Cowboy fan, but you gotta respect the game of the Dallas Cowboys. But if any team that can beat them, it has to be the New York Giants.